2026 looks like it's going to be a massive year for movies. There are loads of big Hollywood blockbusters dropping, and today I'm going to show you 7 that I'm super excited about. I think you will be too. First, there are a few good sci-fi movies dropping in 2026. One of the biggest is definitely going to be Project Hail Mary. Why is it big? Because if you've seen The Martian, Project Hail Mary was written by that same author, Andy Weir. It's about an astronaut who wakes up alone on a spacecraft light years away from Earth with no idea how he got there. This has all the ingredients for a great sci-fi movie, an awesome story, lots of hard science, Ryan Gosling in the lead, a big budget. I can't wait to go check out Project Hail Mary when it drops in theaters on March 20th. Then if you're a Netflix subscriber or a fan of action thrillers, you might be into this next one. It's called The Rip, and it's about Miami cops who discover a stash of millions in cash, causing a lot of greedy eyes to open up. You can already see it's got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They've collaborated on a lot of good stuff together, so that's a bonus. It's being directed by the same guy who made The Great, Joe Carnahan. Will it be good? I have no idea, but I've got my fingers crossed that The Rip will start 2026 off with a bang. It releases on January 16th. Then if you're a Marvel fan like myself, there's a couple of big MCU movies dropping in 2026. The one I'm looking forward to the most is probably Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's the first Spider-Man movie since 2021's No Way Home, and it again brings back Tom Holland to star. The other big MCU movie is Avengers Doomsday, so it's nice to see the return of a couple of Marvel's biggest IPs. There's one movie that's dropping at the tail end of 2025 that I want to mention, and that's Avatar: Fire and Ash. This is the 3rd movie in James Cameron's Avatar franchise, and definitely not the last. The first 2 Avatar movies were great sci-fi fantasy films, and I can't wait to see this epic story continued. We have to wait until at least 2029 for the 4th movie, so hopefully Fire and Ash delivers later this year. Then at number 3, rejoice if you're a Star Wars fan. We're finally getting a new movie in one of Star Wars' best IPs back in The Mandalorian. This movie is called The Mandalorian and Grogu, and it's the first Star Wars movie since 2019's Episode 9, Rise of the Skywalker. It's a continuation of the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, so if you're not caught up on that, you have until May 22nd. The Mandalorian and Grogu will be releasing in theaters. I'm sure we'll hit Disney Plus sometime later in the future, but for one, I can't wait to buy some popcorn and check out Star Wars on the big screen for the first time in 6 years. Then I started off this video mentioning some good new sci-fi. How about the return of one of the best sci-fi franchises of the last decade? That would be Dune Part 3, the final installment of the Denis Villeneuve Dune trilogy. It's based on the 2nd book, Dune Messiah, which in my opinion was just as good as the first. It follows the unimaginably powerful Muad'Dib, who aims to create a super being ruler among men. It should be a huge movie. The first 2 films totally delivered, and my faith is quite high that the 3rd one will be worth the wait as well. Dune Part 3 drops in theaters later in 2026 on Christmas Day. And finally, we've talked about some massive 2026 blockbusters, but this next one might be the movie event of the year. It's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. You tell me it's a big budget historical epic, and I'm already in. Add Nolan's name on top of that, and you've got a guaranteed huge audience. Then you adapt one of the greatest stories ever told. That's the recipe for one hell of a movie. It's going to be Nolan's most expensive movie ever, so yeah, expectations are through the roof. The Odyssey comes out next summer on July 17th. What movies are you looking forward to in 2026? Hit me up in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.